Hello, and welcome to Better Healthcare. It's an exciting time to be a part of our evolution as we introduce the newest version of our platform, BetterAccess. Let's review what you can expect from our latest features in this sample booking flow. In the previous version, BetterPT, appointment types were limited to initial evaluation and follow-up for in-person and telehealth requests. In the new BetterAccess booking flow, you can generate different types of appointments that will suit the needs of all the one-on-one services your care facility provides. In the new BetterAccess booking flow, providers must be assigned to their corresponding appointment types so that patients have appointment types to choose from. The appointment selection screen has been freshly realized to a sleek and easy-to-read new look. This allows patients to click less and have a better visual overview to get the care they need. Moving on to the next screen of the booking flow, we're taken to a comprehensive list of providers to choose from within this specific facility. Clicking View Staff Info will provide further insight on each provider, empowering the patient to make an informed selection. In our new configurable booking flow, care teams have the option to turn this feature on or off should they prefer the schedulers to triage and manually assign providers to each appointment. Additionally, the No Preference option is available for prospective patients who are indifferent as to which specific provider sees them. Integrated models have the option of allowing prospective patients to choose available times for providers directly from their current EMR system. For more information on our current listing of integrated EMR systems, speak to a Better Healthcare representative today. Let's choose one of our providers and continue. Similarly to the previous booking flow, the time selector allows your prospective patient to choose a date and time for their desired appointment request. One of the newer features of the time selector is the ability to add customized notes for your patients. We suggest adding notices such as, but not limited to, irregular hours, closure days, holidays observed, lunch hours, and more. This option is fully configurable per facility. Note the progress timeline in the upper section of the page, in addition to the request details card that will collect confirmed selections throughout the booking flow. In the insurance information section, prospective patients have the option to either enter their insurance manually or upload a picture of their card. Care teams have the option to make the manual entry required or optional, while the card upload is defaulted to optional. Should either entry section be set to optional, prospective patients can simply skip it. On to one of our most exciting features, qualifying questions. The qualifying questions section acts as a screener with a fully configurable questionnaire varying in yes, no, multiple choice, or free text that will further qualify your prospective patients. Speak to your Better Healthcare customer success representative for best practices to help you get started on your qualifying questions. With these questions, you have the ability to make some, all, or none of the questions required or optional. With any required questions, patients will not be able to proceed through the booking flow without having answered the required questions. Prospective patients are taken to a summary page with all the accumulated information collected throughout the booking experience. Patients will be disabled from submitting this request without acknowledging that this is only a request and is pending confirmation by the care provider. This acknowledgement feature can also be toggled on or off per appointment type. Finally, a confirmation card is displayed, informing the prospective patient that their requested appointment is in the works. After selecting Finish Up, the patient is prompted to the patient portal or a URL of your choosing. Great choices for this are a thank you page or simply rerouting them back to your homepage. Congratulations! This concludes the patient experience of the new BetterAccess booking flow. Now that you've successfully created a booking flow, let's manage this request in the new BetterAccess platform. After clicking on a pending appointment request, you'll be prompted to the New Patient dialog box in the patient's appointment card. This dialog box will only appear for first-time patients whose email you do not have registered on the BetterAccess platform. If the patient is indeed a new patient, click Create New Patient with info displayed here. If not, and the patient has already made an appointment through BetterAccess, but with a different email address, click Associate Appointment with a different patient. Search for the patient's name in your BetterAccess patient database and click Finish Up to register the new email address with this patient. Now inside the appointment card, let's review the details of the card and the functionality of each option in responding to a request. In the upper left corner of the card, note the details that state Appointment Request, giving the date requested as well as the date, time, and facility of the requested appointment. In the Patient Contact section, we have the patient's name, phone number, and email. A green check mark will appear next to the number if it's a verified mobile number. Next, in the Provider Contact box, these details will update automatically after responding to the request. In line with our new implementations from the BetterAccess booking flow, the Appointment Status box displays the scheduling activity. Here, we can find which appointment type the patient requested as well as information on the new Qualifying Questions feature. The Appointment Status box displays the type of patient and scheduling activity. It also displays whether or not the patient has added qualifying information while making the request. This qualifying information comprises of patient answers to your custom qualifying questions from the booking flow. Answers will be displayed in the Appointment Info section just below the appointment status. Scrolling down further into the Patient Info section lists the patient's first and last name, sex assigned at birth, date of birth, email, phone number, and complete address. These details are required by any patient that creates a BetterAccess account. Within the patient portal, patients will be allowed to cancel and reschedule upcoming appointments. Lastly, in the Insurance Info section, you will be able to see the patient's insurance information. Some, none, or all of the information will appear here depending on whether you set insurance as required or optional in the booking flow. When all insurance information has been added by patients, you'll be able to see an image of the front and back of their insurance card, as well as their listed carrier, plan, and policy number. Scrolling up to the teal Request Click to Respond button, let's review each option starting with the first, confirming the appointment. For this option, should the date and time be a match within your BetterAccess scheduling system, users will be able to confirm the appointment with the original provider or with a newly assigned provider and confirm the appointment. In the new BetterAccess booking flow, providers must be assigned to their corresponding appointment types so that patients have appointment types to choose from. Once confirmed, an email will be sent to the patient confirming the requested date and time along with a calendar invite, enabling patients to add the appointment to their calendars. This automatically generated email protocol applies to all confirmed appointments. Changing appointment time in Confirm is a useful option if the date and time is not available and prompts you to select a different time and/or provider. After contacting your patient and inquiring about their availability, simply click the agreed alternate date, time, and available provider. Finalize the selections by clicking Confirm New Appointment Time. For BetterAccess users with the text and SMS feature activated, users are able to suggest new times via text. Use the drop-down to select 2 new available dates, times, as well as the hold time for that availability. If the patient does not respond within that time frame, the availability will expire and reopen for other prospective requests. The default hold time is set to 3 hours, but you can select up to 12. Based on our data, patients typically respond between 7 and 9 minutes, but we recommend that you customize hold times based on each facility's patient volume, frequency, and availability. After clicking Suggest New Times, a text message is sent out to the patient inquiring if the availability is a match. Patients are prompted to reply 1 for time 1, 2 for time 2, and 3 for neither. In the next option, mark patient as contacted should the patient need to be contacted directly for any reason outside of the previously outlined options. A patient contacted status will appear on the first column, which contains the patient information. The last option in the response dropdown is to decline the request. Declined requests require that you give a reason. 4 options are listed to do so. Insurance didn't match, times didn't match, patient booked at a different facility, and other. When inputting free text in the other option, we strongly encourage being as granular as possible in notating why the appointment was declined. This helps to pinpoint any unfavorable patterns in your appointment intake process, enabling correction and progression. A comprehensive list of decline reasons are available in your CSV file, available under the Analytics tab of your homepage. Let's confirm this appointment. Congratulations, you've just confirmed your first appointment.